we'll be walking arm in arm. For our life is good and steady till we're plucked and love it ready. It's a poetry tale of folk down on the farm. There's a turkey with a gobble, but the bottle's got the bubble, and the rooster got the doodle the alarm. We've got bullets, we've got chicken, we've got quills and what the dickens. It's a poultry tale of folk down on the farm. Your decision this is. There's not a she's my missus. So forgive me if I'm laying on the sward. She goes in for eating cracking, or thumbs feels out lacking. It's a poultry tale of folk down on the farm. We strangers,
from the cat would like to do them grievous harm. He's our only source of worry and feathers when they get too worried. It's a poultry tale of folk down on the farm.
How they flatter themselves. I've never shown much of this stillness. I'm in this right for nothing, but this feathered form of mutton, when it's even made no palates will sing. But when those little ducklings hatch, that's a flavor you won't match. They're delicious and I just can't get enough. As a bird whose feline you will see me make a beeline, those tender little juicy balls of fluff. In our water regatta, there's a boy and for the chatter, and a chatter in your glory and so strong.
Toss and rabbit grander.
It's a poultry tale of folk down on the farm.
Drake, it's no good paddling off, I've seen you. And it doesn't do for a duck to look sheepish. It confuses the other animals.
How's it going, Ida? You still sitting? I don't know. It's all right for some.
Well, if you like the idea of it so much, why don't you take a turn on the nest? And wipe your webs. I just did the floors this morning.
Oh, Ida, you know I'd love to take a crack at sitting on the eggs for a bit, but you look so comfortable up there. I mean, it seems a shame to disturb you.
And what about the extension you promised to build? It's going to get very cramped in here once the little ones arrive, especially with that one big egg in the clutch. Goodness knows what size that one's going to be.
No, I reckon that might be a turkey's egg.
Drake.
I had the same problem with my ex.
Here we go.
We had a whole pack of troubles with the young ones, I can tell you. They're afraid of the water. She had me running up, turning down the bank, yelling Kentucky Fried, and they still wouldn't go in.
Turk. How would a turkey's egg get to be in my nest? Must be your side of the family.
We'll just have to wait and see if he takes us. Won't we, dear?
Yes, dear.
Anyways, got fly. I promised the rooster I'd help him count his chickens. Shall I see you back here?
Where else do you suppose I'd be? As a duck, when you're stuck, except sitting in the middle of your nest, then at best you get bored. There goes Drake on the lake. I can see him through the rushes all the time, feeling unjust ignored. I don't pretend that this is all history. I'm a sucker for the billing and the cooing. But when you hear that pitter-patter tiny feet, it doesn't matter how long I've had to sit here minding my room. Those little heads so soft and downy, that baby buds all golden browny, that beaks constantly open waiting for food. It's the joy of motherhood. Those little puppies walking around. I'll do what any other mother would, to try to do my best to bring it up mine. It's the joy of motherhood. Those little flecks of baby don't seem worthwhile. I'll do what any other mother would, to get my ducks decked out and living in style. Morning, I was born in the morning. How is mother to be? Better the father who was, or better being the father who is. I sometimes think I've been better off pairing with a decoy duck. I'm sure Jake would make a marvelous father as a family rhymes. Not him. Duck by name, duck by nature, duck out of his responsibilities. Oh, say, if butts were meant to be sitting on eggs all day, then they should have been designed with great big dimples in them. Oh, I missed the marathon. How much longer do you have to go? Though by my reckoning, they should have been out by now. I went to all of my prenatal hatching classes run by that self-satisfying store, and she said about half a month. Well, 2 weeks is up. Oh, well, the best things should come to those who wait. I don't know. Why do we put ourselves through it? Every spring, it's exactly the same. But just think of all the rewards of those lovely little ducklings. All those beaks to be waking you up at all hours, getting into deep water, attracting unwanted admirers. Like the cat, why do we put ourselves through it? 'Cause when you hear that dimple dapple, you're proud to say, hey, that's my brapple. Then watch the maiden voyage out from the bank. Round champagne corks, you'll see them buffet accompanied by mothers sobbing relieved. Thanks be to nature, nobody sang. It's the joy. You can't survive. Daddy, would you be a dear and find him for me, please? He's probably down making waves at the local watering holes.
Alrighty, well, Auntie Marmar's off now. I'll see you all later.
Auntie Marmar, what a weird name.
What a big world it is. Yeah, far out. I was getting well cramped inside the thing.
Don't go thinking this is the whole world now. It stretches far past the lake and into the churchyard, though I've never been that far myself.
Wicked, let's explore.
Wait! Wait! Oh, come back here. You wait. Now, there are a few nest rules before you go paddling off. Number 1, no wet webbed feet in the nest. Number 2, you must feather your own nest every morning. Number 3, no plankton between meals. Number 4, no clacking after sunset. Wait a minute. You're not all here.
Hey guys, there's gonna be another member of the gang.
Look at the shell on that.
Excellent.
Yeah, we all got hurt inside a regular size egg, and he got a queen size ostrich jump.
How come he got such a big egg?
It's not fair, Mama.
Hi, kids. I'm your daddy.
Take a good look at it, because you probably won't see him around very often.
Well, here now. All right. Who wants to go for a swim? Okay. What's the matter? All that sitting, taking it out of you?
No, you don't cluck. There's one left. The big one.
Let me see that egg again. Yep, definitely a turkey. Just leave it. You'll never get it to go in the water. Oh, I cut that out. Don't teach the other ones how to swim properly, please.
You teach the others to swim properly. I've sat for so long, a few days more won't make any difference.
Okay. All right, last into the lakes you do. Oi, wait for me.
What a road, only good for keeping eggshells warm. Oh, they have always been beautiful. This one's different. This one's different from the rest. I don't believe a turtle's egg could fall into a nest. It's just a freak of nature, just a larger grade of all the other eggs I've ever laid. This one's different, but there's difference, and there's difference. What's wrong with your quack? You're not like your brothers and sisters. And they're different. If I say butterball, does that bother you at all? No? What about water? Would you like to go for a swim?
I'd love to,
Oh,
Mama.
thank goodness for that. I knew you were one of mine. Now, your father has taken the others down to the lake for their first swim. So how about you and me do the same right here at the water's edge? Nothing too fancy, mind. Just the basics to get you started. Ooh, it's a bit nippy, but we'll soon warm up. The important thing is to not be afraid of the water.
I'm not afraid, Mama. Can we swim out to that island?
Good heavens, no. It's farther than you think, dear. Why, I haven't been that far since your father and I were courting him. I didn't mean to go that far then. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good. Just do as I do, and you should take to it like a duck. You should take to it. Hold your head up high, like the most happy fella, while down below each thigh, a propeller must keep rattling with the flappers you keep rattling with your flappers while singing.
like this. That's the way.
Your knees, splashing please,
Sorry.
and steady, watch that eddy to your right. Danger sign,
Danger sign.
that's fishing line,
Fishing line.
which strangles if it tangles you up tight. He's a natural in a class of his own.
This is wonderful. I am feeling full grown.
Look at you have every reason to
Hold your head up high.
as the free from all troubles your head stays nice and dry.
From my bottoms and bubbles, keep paddling like the brothers you keep paddling with your brothers just swimming, and calm.
Let's try a dive. Slow the pace.
But I wanna go faster.
It's not a race.
It's a skill I can master.
And clearly, you are nearly fit to drop.
No, I'm not. I could go on all day.
Have a break.
I feel fresh as a daisy.
Your legs must stay.
No, you don't. Are you
So
crazy?
maybe, now my baby, we should stop.
Would one more lap of the lake be okay? It's the greatest thing. Can't I have one more try?
This is Zachary. He swims better than I.
Pretty please,
Give me strength.
bend those knees.
Just one length and
Keep paddling like the brothers you keep paddling with your brothers while singing to be free and calm.
just beneath the surface, you may struggle to get by.
But nothing can deter you if you hold your head up
That looks much better.
Mama, what did you mean when you said I'm not like my brothers and sisters? What is different?
Well, for one thing, I'm sure you can swim much better than they can.
Do you really think so? And what else?
Try to remember, dear. It's what's inside that counts, not what we look like.
What's marmalade?
It's a sort of orange preserve. I'll about and cook today.
No, it's marmalade.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Ida, I want you to listen to me. Listen to me very carefully, love. There's something. I want you to walk towards me very slowly. No sudden move.
Oh, what are you talking about?
There's something behind you. Something not very nice.
This is your son, dear.
I'm creating a monster!
Don't be ridiculous. He's just not your normal run-of-the-mill pond duck. That's all.
That's all, Ida. I have a reputation.
I know, dear. And I wouldn't be bragging about it if I were you.
I'm scared.
Told you I'm a turkey.
He is not a turkey. He loves the water.
Cranberry sauce.
You see, he didn't even flinch. Come along now, all of you. I want you to get spruced up. It's time to meet the other members of the duck yard and be educated in the ways of the world. Drake, don't stare at him.
Look at him.
Now then, children, let's not make a fuss.
Look at him.
Are you sure he's really one of us?
Family likeness is its wrong. Still you won't poke fun. All you must get along. He's a special son. Come along now, all of you, follow me. But stay close to me at all times, or you may get trodden on. And beware of the cat.
Look at him. Like a baby and the knees are not. Look at him. That is obviously eggshell shocked. Let the neighbors treat them well when they see our brood. He's a balanced waterfall.
Why are you so rude?
Hello, Ida. Hello, Drake. What a splendid brood. The big egg has... Look at him. Come on, Ida, tell me what's wrong. Look at him. Did you leave him in the egg too long? I admire you for your pluck, strictly untrained. He may be no paid up duck, neither dear are you. Well, I must be going then. I live from the farmhouse and throwing French bread into the water. It sounds pretty sweet. I don't understand.
Look at me, what's it matter? Why do I make you all laugh and stars?
Reflection.
Why don't we play with the fishes?
Because you scare them off.
It really is a big experience.
Just a variation of the he's a truly person. I want to see my son left out on a limb. Why is it that everyone has to cheer?
There's no answer here. Look at him.
Quack, 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 quack. I hate to be picky, but the duck quack, quack looks a little bit dicky. Look at him. What? Did you ever see a pig with wings? Look at him. What? Took genetics to the strangest lengths. But I thought they might have been mercantile lines. If you get that kind of view, nobody would mind.
Line up everyone, sharp at the front. Look at him, he's another one to really calm down. Look at him, let the average is inside out. What else would explain his looks being quite so rough? Harder forward and good, no itching to stop. Sometimes we find it is kinder if some eggs
Never hatch.
That's what I call snapping. Look at him, still a duckling, but there's so much more. Look at him, finest cat food that I ever saw. Even still, he won't be missed. They think he's a flop. Maybe they'll let me assist, giving him the chop. Now, in a moment, you'll be presented to her grace, the most distinguished duck on the lake. She was one spirit of Mandarin. You will also notice that she has a bread bound cross on her leg. That is the greatest distinction a duck can enjoy. That means that she is looked up by both men and animals.
Now don't turn your toes, just bow your heads politely and say quack.
Quack.
like turkey. You better messing with my missus.
What do you mean? I'm a self-basing, self-boasting, fine price specimen with wonderful spurs. And as for that, I would have used it to stuff a pillow with.
Talking of stuffing, I don't suppose you'll be quite so full of yourself come Thanksgiving.
I hate that word.
What? Stuffing?
No, Thanksgiving.
Congratulations, Ada. They're delightful.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Tell me now, that big chappie at the back, whatever happened there? He's not exactly your classic Beatrix Potter now, is he?
I wish the others wouldn't pick on him so. He'll turn out all right as he gets older.
Well, the others are trying, my dear. I only wish I could have produced a brood of my own this year.
I was so sorry to hear about that, Your Grace. You must miss him terribly.
He was a fine duck, the Mandarin, but alas, he became crispy and aromatic before his time. Still, that goes on. Now, where has Green got to with that French bread?
Ta-da! You have to try it. It's much better than the usual. Even the crust is nice.
I'll give it a dab.
I'm sure I have a little feeling about it, probably.
Well, here you are, children. Try this.
Make way for the red-banded duck. You really are going to do something about that honk.
Oh, look, croissants!
Get back, you're too big for an H already.
But it's not fair. I'm only 2. Why are you picking on me? If they knew just how dearly I'd love to. But it's true. I'm a bird who seems to lack the knack. I'm just different. I'm just different from the rest. And who can blame them on me? Fine of the past. But different isn't naughty. Different isn't bad. So why is being different make me sad? I'm just different. They're like peas from the same pond. No wonder they make fun of me. It's hard when you're odd. But different isn't scary. Different is no threat. And though I'm still their brother, they forget I didn't choose to live this way. I didn't want to be unique. I don't like these grubby feathers, and I hate my stubby feet. There's a rat in every litter, one like sheep in every flock. But when you know it's you somehow, your ego takes a knock. I'm just different, but I have a sense of pride. My looks may well be funny, but I heard the secret side. Different isn't spiteful, different isn't wrong. So why is it so hard to get along? I only want to get along. Different could be swell. Different is just, well, different. Hello, Ducky. Who are you?
Well, I'm a friend.
Haven't got any friends. Everyone hates me because I'm ugly.
Oh, yeah, I'm too cool. I think you look delicious.
What did you say?
I said poultry can be so delicious. Look at them guzzle all that bread.
It's supposed to be really nice. It's French.
Do you mean to say then that you have Any?
Not a crumb.
Well, that sounds a bit. Lunch is in on me.
Do you really mean it? Are you really my friend?
Of course I am. Now, come along.
I better go tell my mother.
No, you mustn't. You see, she's talking to her Grace. Don't you know at that point you never interrupted anyone who was talking to her Grace?
I really think I should.
What a feast!
A little on the stale side, but one mustn't grumble.
Mama?
Yes, dear? Oh, excuse me, Your Grace. Beaky, quit standing on Downey's foot. She keeps going round in circles.
I've been invited.
Oh, just a minute, dear. Billy, I hope you're not just picking out the raisins.
Would it be all right if
I'm sure. Luff, stop doing that.
Listen, we won't be on for too long. What harm can you do? And you're hungry, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Well, that makes two of us. Now, follow me.
Well, if you're sure it's okay.
Oh, I'm quite sure.
It's Ida I feel sorry for. How she managed to lay the egg, I'll never know. Makes my eyes water just thinking about it.
It's just a shame having something looking like that walking around Arlitt's amenities.
Do you mind? You're talking about my son. There is nothing wrong with him. He just looks a bit different. That's all.
Well said, Ida. I agree with you. And if I agree, then everybody agrees. I think an apology is in order from you two.
Wait a minute. Where's he gone?
I thought it was 1-0.
He was just a moment ago.
Well, I mean, if he's got insurance, he's probably going to find a bag to put over his head.
Drake, that is enough.
Calm down, love. You know he can't be far away.
He was trying to tell me something.
So he's probably just wandering back down to the lake. You know who he just loves swimming.
No, not without telling me first. He wouldn't. Oh, where's he gone?
Oh, for goodness sake. All right. Turkey, you go that way, take around the hen house. Maureen and Henrietta, you go that way. Look along the level shed. Ida, we'll take the ducklings and go down to the lake.
Not today, operations from the grain store.